Hey everyone, Turtle64 here, and today, Spike, can you stop doing that? Anyway, and today we're here to continue on some more Ape Escape for Sony PlayStation. Now, it's time for Medieval Mayhem. Probably one of the longest videos in this entire part. What's funny is that what would make this level, this era rather, so long, isn't even the first two levels. It's the last one, the crumbling castle that you can see out in the background. That, well, we'll get more into that when we actually play the level. Let's just go.
Spike, we finally located Specter. We don't know his exact whereabouts, but he's hiding somewhere within the period of the dawn of civilization. His army is growing stronger and larger, and he's finalizing his plans for taking over the new world. Transport there now and find him. Time is running out. Hurry!
I'm going for it!
So yes, first up, I go through, I believe this level's called Sushi Temple? Yeah. So, there's actually a section that you can reach. Let me just see if I can reach it without them bothering me. Or rather that bull bothering me. But real quick, expect a coin. Learn about this one the hard way. So if I can knock him out, just one shot. He didn't even, oh my god, he didn't even get alert. He just said, he instantly ran for that. Oh my god, not the ninjas. Oh, oh my god. I never understand the apes that have blasters just never shoot half the time. That, you know, that aren't the red and black pants wearing ones. That was one way to ruin the entrance. Anyway, it's always just those two that usually shoots. You could argue the green ones do, but they have a missile pack, so they don't even care. Come on, hit that GG's, come on. There we go. But yeah, something else I want to establish is that even if you don't use this exploit to get through a lot of this, because for obvious reasons I need to state that this is not mandatory. It's like the Skyfire is still a pretty decent gadget to use for verticality and such. It's just that this exploit just does all that but better. Another thing is that this Skyfire, it's not like the Skyfire in Ape Escape 2 or 3 where they're more of an active hitbox where you can actually use this to knock off apes that are ahead of you and whatnot and do some decent damage. No. This is just so you can fly upwards.
Yes!
But on to the next one. Whoppy, soppy, wall.
Let's go!
This is honestly pretty nice, aesthetically speaking. Like, the whole fog and everything is honestly a nice touch to the way the game is meant to run. And remember, this is PlayStation 1, so it's like, it's one of those things that like really plays well with the way the console runs and everything. This is something that I actually missed when looking through Ape Escape on the loose. Like, it has a little bit of fog here and there, but it's not this. Of course, it also doesn't have like a lot of these open areas with the textures and everything, but I can't really determine if that's the actual PlayStation game or just the way this emulator runs it. And it's just weird because like this is, at least from what I understand from a lot of the people who work on this stuff, the most accurate PlayStation 1 emulator you can possibly think of. It doesn't run every game perfectly, but you know. If it can do a game like this that already has a lot of like warping textures and all that in the main game, and you know what, still makes it look nice, I don't know. I think this might be a good contender. But enough about this emulator, because another thing that I really wish I turned on for this playthrough was the achievement system, or at the very least waited until after the fact. Because now I pretty much can't even show off what it looks like. Wait, frick! Oh! Get back here! Gotcha! Whew. Something I really haven't talked much about, and probably for good reason, is freaking Spike's moveset in goddamn PlayStation All-Stars. I think one of the coolest things about the PlayStation All-Stars version of Spike was just the fact that he was able to use every single gadget to the game's disposal, just like he would in the originals. But to me, it felt more like, oh, I probably should go back. Okay. To me, it felt more like they wanted to lean more towards his playstyle and Pumped and Primed, the game where everyone has their own little variation of devices and all that. I really gotta start catching myself from that. Seriously, the most broken combo you can think of with this game's gadgetry. And it sucks that you pretty much can never do something like this again. Like, Ape Escape 2 has its own little exploit with the stingback shooter, which, funnily enough, kind of works like this, but even easier to do. But 3, no shot. Like, no chance, rather. Now, unfortunately, because this this era, as well as the era prior, has at least one ape that requires you to use a gadget we don't have yet. For this video, we're pretty much just gonna skip out. Well, that and on top of the fact that this is gonna be a pretty long video with its own levels. For that reason, I'm gonna just skip out on the backtracking on that for now. So it's just gonna be these 3 levels, and then of course cutscenes. Let's see, how many I need? 2 more? What the? That hurts? No! Oh my god. Now the funny thing is that the section that this ape will climb to is just barely out of the Skyflyer's reach. And it's so unfortunate too, because like outside of that, this is actually a pretty easy area to hit. That can't sound good. Oh, he already activated. That's not fair. The cool thing about this version though is that it's much slower. He's over me. Oh, frick. Curse you. Console limitations. I'm trying to zoom in. Wait, I think I hit him. Oh yeah, I definitely did. Alright, this is a done deal.
Yes!
But yeah, we're only gonna focus on the 3 main levels and cutscenes for now. Now, a question that I want to divert to you all. Considering I know at least a good chunk of y'all watched the direct, what was your most anticipated game from that? Most anticipated game from that whole presentation? Now, look at this. Despite the fact that it says go catch Specter, the first of a few instances we'll be seeing now, I think 3 mostly, they've had the nerve to put a whopping 20 apes in this section. 20! Oh my god. And unlike the rest, and unlike what these previous levels, just because oh no 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 no. Just because the levels focus on catching Specter, you can't track the progress through that little UI on the bottom right. You have to pause the game, check the status, and do all this just so you can be able to see everything. And another thing, mind you, is that we're not even going to be able to catch all of them because there's one that's caught in the gadget that we don't have. But yeah, like there's one that's in a specific device that we can't break without a specific gadget. And unfortunately, you can't get that without playing the normal ending of the game. So let me hit this real quick, make it a nice little shortcut throughout this whole playthrough on this, and then we're going to go back down. So here's how this is going to work. Going in here, there's going to be 3 sections you can go on to right out the gate. Really 2, because this one's over here is basically just a death trap. But yes, once you capture 5 apes, you'll be able to go into the center section, which has a couple more apes. And that's the area that will allow you to go around. Frick. He was kind of smoothing though, wasn't he? Wait, there's another one that can hear me, but I don't see him. Oh, they're probably... Oh, they are up there. Okay, cool, cool, cool. But you see what I mean, right? The one with the blasters just don't choose to shoot. Believe it or not, there's actually another one in here. Ah, I wasn't close enough, okay. There we go. So that's all of them in this section, and that door just takes us right back outside where we were earlier. In hindsight, I probably should just went that way. But yeah, there's 2 more monkeys here. I'm just gonna have to use the fact that even though there's not really interchangeable terms, it's like, you know, you get what I mean at this point. And now there's another one in here. How many have we caught so far? Only like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm gonna say it again. I'm so glad these enemies are practically irrelevant now, knowing what I know now. I think there's one more we can get here. Let me see. Ah, yes, there is, and even a Specter coin. So we're already almost halfway through all this. Only almost halfway. Like, what you really need to do with this level is that there's a mechanism that you have to activate to open that door we saw earlier. But the thing is that you have to get pretty deep into the castle just to even do this. And it's like, if I'm already gonna have to go so far into the castle just to catch, just so I can quote-unquote catch Specter, we all know what's gonna happen. Oh, frick, frick! What are you panicking like that for? You're not even pinned! What is that? But no, all this just to catch, quote-unquote catch Specter, it's like, bruh. Didn't think so. Let me just get the Specter coin real quick. Oh, he just didn't even care that I was there. But yeah, there's just really not much I can say, but it's like, I guess the music's kind of nice, kind of lit even, but holy frick. It's just, compared to the levels we played earlier, it's such a long one. Even the ones in this era. I wouldn't be bothered about worrying about, like, all the remaining apes, but as we played with 2 and 3, you're gonna have to catch all of them, so I'm gonna have to come back to this eventually. This dude has nothing on the Black Knight and freaking Fire Emblem, by the way. Nothing. Nothing. But he does have a nice jacket I can use. Okay, so there's just a couple more sections we can enter here. I think that'll take us outside. We're gonna ignore that. I'm a terrible shot, by the way. But anyway, one thing I don't understand is what's even the point of giving them the alarm when they're underwater? Like, yeah, you can see me, but are you gonna focus on getting out of the water, or are you just gonna swim with it just flaring on, saying, here I am, here I am? Oh, frick. The other gadget I mentioned was actually meant for that, but let's rock with this for now. One really cool trick is that if you use the super hoop to get into the water, you get a very, very nice momentum boost. Like, let me show you. Especially if you're holding R1 while you get in there, look at that. It makes me wish that you can actually play with the gadgets in, in the Jake fights, especially since, you know, he literally can just double jump and do everything you can without even having a gadget. Minus the Skyfighter. And they had the opportunity to do that on the loose. But they just said, screw that. Screw that noise. But yes, this is the room with the mechanism that we need to get. We need to get moving. I think there's actually 2 apes in here. But I'm not even going to focus on either one of them right now. I'm focusing on just... You already down there? What? What is that? But you know what? He goes all the way over there. I think he's gonna jump back down. Yep. And the best part is, when you're under the water, you're practically rendered useless for the apes. Okay. I'm gonna hit this real quick. I already caught the coin. Alright, let me hit this real quick. Okay, there's 2 apes here, or 2 apes remaining. I can live with that. I'll just go ahead and continue on with this. It's already almost 20 minutes long at this point. Annoying little bats. I think the weirdest thing about them is that while I'm glad they don't do damage, it's just like, what's the point? Oh, looks like I missed one. Gets beat up a lot. That's so unfortunate. Alright, but anyway, let's hit him with the stun club and get him out. Frick, you gotta be kidding me. I think it was up. Yeah, I think he's up there. I just gotta. The thing is that there's also a Specter coin around here, so I'm gonna try going for that too before I get out of here. Yeah, it should be right down here somewhere. Yep. It sucks that I can't really do like a fall abuse, so I can just get back to the main area, because like I said, in Apes 2 and 3, it just costs 1 whole cookie if you do this. But if you try doing that in this, it costs a whole life. That being said, speaking of exploits, there is still one more thing we can do here. But first, I believe we got the cutscene. Oh yeah.
Well, look who's here. So you finally found us.
Specter. Jake.
And how is everything coming along?
Everything is under control and coming along very nicely according to plan.
Very good. Then let's get going.
Right.
Hold on. You're not going anywhere.
Oh, yes, we are. I don't have time to bother with you right now. Oh, but we will. We will meet again. You just wait. You won't even know what hit you.
Another time, another place. You'll have your chance.
So, now we got the big kahuna right here. So, what they want you to do is pretty much just run away from this dude before he slashes down his weapon. Ah, frick, I messed it up. Well, actually, no, not yet. So, what we're going to do instead of that is that he charges up his electricity so you can't even touch him. Once he does all this, we hit him. Oh, and even give a cookie. Perfect. So We're gonna run into him, make him so he loses electricity, and make it so that he's just hurting himself on this. The worst thing about this is that you have to wait until he gives you a cookie. If you try this on the first run all the way through, you're just going to lose. This just makes the whole thing faster. There we go.
Yes!
Wait, what? Natalie?
Hey, wait a minute. What's going on here? Hey!
Look, it's a UFO! No! Get inside!
Whoa! Please help me!
Spike, listen, I have a message from the professor.
Let's hear it.
Understood.
Spike, I'm sure you've seen the strange things going on outside. While you were gone, Specter and his gang of apes swept in and have taken over the town. The entire town is running scared. Everything's been turned upside down. It's a mess and we need your help. Here, take a look. Specter's built his base right in the middle of town. The apes are everywhere. His army is getting stronger and more dangerous. You're the only one who can save us all. You've got the gadgets, now go use them. Time is running out. We're counting on you.
Hey, wait a minute, what are you doing?
Hold on,
Let go
stop.
of me!
Okay. So, with that all being said, we're going to be thrown right into what is known as the title of one of the best shows out there. Holy frick. Well, best shows back in my time anyway. So, with that being said, this is Actor64 Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay insane, stay natural fuel, stay tuned just for alive, and of course, as always, stay warped. I'm not going to jump in yet because I believe the cutscene will play as soon as I do, so we'll just wait for now. Stay warped!